Little Bird Hearts by Viktoria Lloyd-Barlow, published by Tinder Press, and this is a novel that is now longlisted for the Booker Prizes 2023. And it was a book I picked up, not really knowing what it was about. I wasn't sure that it was for me, but by the end of it, I thought it's probably one of the best books I have actually read. The writing is superb, and the storytelling just kind of flows along with a sense of tension so that you actually want to know how the issue's all going to pan out. The novel is set in the Lake District in the later 20th century, but to be honest, setting isn't very strong. But what is interesting is there is a little flair of Sicilian folklore going through it. Now, this is the story of Sunny, who is living in a village town in the Lake District with her daughter, and a couple moves in next door to them, and that is Vita and Rols. And at first they are effusive, friendly, and every Friday night the two women are invited to Vita and Rols' house for a Friday night. Now, Rols comes up from London, he brings Harrods food with him, and it's very convivial. Now, the thing we need to know about Sunny is that she's neurodivergent, and so a lot of the prose is dedicated to her standing almost on the sidelines and trying to work out where she fits into life. She works at a farm, so she spends a lot of time with the soil and the little seedlings, and she has a sensitivity for them. It's obviously very tactile for her. She also spends a lot of time, looking at people's faces and trying to work out what they mean, what they're saying. And then very often when Vita talks in her very posh voice, Sunny will then copy what she says and roll the words round her mouth, so she gets a kind of sense of where Vita is coming from. This is all beautifully laid out. The friendship continues and everything seems to be going very nicely until it's not. Dolly, the daughter, is very much drawn to Vita because Vita is almost the polar opposite of her mother. She's an extrovert, she dresses colourfully, whereas I think, you get the sense that Sunny is, very sort of monotone. She likes to eat white food, so there isn't a lot of colour in the mother and daughter's lives. Dolly is 16, her father is still around in the background, but he's married to someone new. And it's just a story of their lives that kind of ends in a garden party. And it is a beautifully told story, and the tension is coming towards the end of the story, where you want to know what happens between Sunny and Dolly and Vita and Rols. And the motivation behind it all. It's beautifully written, it's quite an extraordinary story, and it is a very interesting book, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm glad to see it's on the long list, and maybe it'll make it to the short list. So All the Little Bird Hearts by Viktoria Lloyd-Barlow is, I think, one to pick up if you're looking for something a bit different, something that's well written, and something that is incredibly engaging.